Hey, my pretties, it's the Lion Queen here, and Merry Christmas! Today is December 24th, where I'm at. I'm not sure if it's the same day you guys are, but I guess it depends on what time zones you live in, because I know I got some fans and people that watch my channel from, Australia, Europe, etc. So I do have other people that do have different time zones. So depending on if it's Christmas Eve or Christmas Day here, you got episode 227 of Shadows and Pretties, and today we are doing an episode of Jojo's Circus that happens to have a Christmas special. Now, I know I didn't review the whole TV series of this show yet because it has been on Playhouse Disney since I think 2003, and I think it stopped making episodes either in 2006 or 2007. But they do happen to have a Christmas special, and that is called A Circus Town Christmas. It is an episode 18 of the first season of JoJo's Circus. So most of you guys probably remember this episode when you were a kid, and you probably have seen it when you were younger. I'm not sure if you guys remember this episode or not, but most of you guys probably have seen it as a kid, especially if you watched JoJo's Circus when you were a kid. So I guess with that being the case, so that being said, this is not an hour-long special. It's just mainly a 23 minutes special episode. So this was released in the United States in 2003, but it wasn't released in Canada until 2004 in February. So it was not far after Christmas. So yeah, this is pretty much a pretty good Christmas special with two songs such as It Wouldn't Be Christmas or Christmas in Circus Town. So, anyways, this has got a really good Christmas special. And I remember watching this special when I was a kid, so I thought I would go ahead and review this TV special in time for Christmas. But also, we are going to also review another special as well. Not just this one from JoJo's Circus, but we're also going to be reviewing another Christmas special, and that we are going to be doing today is another Christmas special from another TV show called Present Problem, which is an Imagination Movers Christmas special. So there's not really much about it, but I can definitely say right now that episode I have not seen in a long time. So today we're going to be reviewing two Playhouse Disney related Christmas special episodes. One is JoJo's Circus, and the other is from the show Imagination Movers, which I don't think I ever did a TV series me reviewing Imagination Movers yet, but I'm going to be doing those two in separate videos in the near future. So let me get started with A Circus Town Christmas, to start off, and then I'll do the Imagination Movers Christmas special. So I'm basically going to go through the plot of it for those who haven't seen, these two specials in a long time and would want a refresher, and for those who really want to see it. So I guess with that being the case and with that being said, let's get started. So basically what happens is when the most important Tickle family ornament gets broken, Jojo must make a tough choice between giving a gift to her parents or helping the creature in need. Although she gets torn by this really difficult decision. She knows that in her heart she has to follow her heart. As all of Circus Town celebrates Christmas, she wants nothing more for her friends and family to be happy. So a circus celebration includes singing, dancing, banner acts, and acts of holiday cheer. So that's basically what the plot of the episode is about. Now, excuse me, I just burped, apologies for that. I just can't really, state any too much about it because I haven't watched this episode in a long time. It's got pretty good pretty good cast and crew cast for this special. It was a pretty neat special, even though it's not like an hour long like how most Christmas specials are. But I definitely gotta say, when I watched this as a kid, I always loved this show as a kid. Even when I was younger, I've always loved it and always still do. It's a pretty good episode, especially that Playhouse Disney created. Yeah, it's pretty much stop motion animation is what Jojo Circus is, but I still found it to be really amazing and well done, especially with, the concept. Jojo had to choose between helping a creature in need and to get the, ornament that got broken. So, with that being the case and with that being said, it's still a pretty good, episode regardless. Although I haven't really watched this in a while, I really do hope that Disney Plus really gets this show, because it'd be really nice if Disney Plus actually gets this episode. It would have been awesome if that was the case, but like I said, it's hard to say. Maybe we might get it on Disney Plus maybe sometime next year or something. Who really knows? But when I watched this show when I was a kid, I've always loved, Jojo Circus. Most of you guys probably remember watching it if you were a kid in the early mid 2000s. Most of you guys probably remember it like I do personally. So, with that being the case and that being said, I recommend this special. It's pretty cute. I thought it was really neat. It was silly at times too. There was parts of it that was pretty funny, but anyways, with that being the case and that being said, that was a pretty interesting Christmas special. I recommend it, and I do actually have plans to do more JoJo Circus, me reviewing the whole entire series. I will do the Halloween one sometime next year for Halloween. Like, when Halloween comes around again, I'm definitely going to be doing the Halloween special known as The Legend of Clownfoot, which happens to be the Halloween special of JoJo Circus. So, yeah, you could definitely promise me now that I will be doing that again, that next year for Shadows and Pretties sometime. When Halloween comes around again in the new year, in 2023, I can really say now I will be sure to review that episode as well. So, with that being the case, we got JoJo Circus, Christmas Town Christmas out of the way. What do you guys personally think of that episode? Feel free to let me know what you think in the comments below, because I personally like to hear what you all think. So, anyways, let's get on with the next one. So the next one I'm going to be doing now is called Presents Problem, which is an Imagination Movers Christmas special. Not really too much of a Christmas special because it's an episode, but yeah, it's an episode that came out in 2008. Most of you guys probably remember, if you were a kid in the late 2000s, you probably remember who the Imagination Movers are. So basically, the Imagination Movers first right here, the present problem. It's basically when Nina drops off her holiday gifts, none of the gifts have labels on them, and the movers didn't want Nina to have to unwrap each gift, and they didn't want to ruin their surprise, so one by one the movers had to figure out which gift is theirs. So that's basically a guessing game for them in this Christmas special. When I watched this a long time ago, I love the fact that, that they have, everything is all decorated for Christmas. But there is another Christmas related special. There's a few of them actually. I thought, I'd go ahead and, review the ones such as Happy Holidays and A Little Elf Esteem, which is another two Christmas specials of the Imagination Movers. So we got Present Problem out of the way. Now, Happy Holidays is a Imagination Movers Christmas special as well, which came out in 2009, like a year after the Present Problem was released. So basically, this is about Santa Claus is supposed to be appearing at the mall up the street, but his ho 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 is not sounding right. So instead, he lets out a tiny high-pitched hee with a laugh he'll disappoint the children. So that's when the imagination movers have to try and help Santa out before he could see anybody. I mean, I've always loved that Christmas special as well. I thought it was a really neat special as well. And what I'm very surprised is that the Imagination Movers had like 3 related Christmas episodes, which I was surprised. I thought they only had 1, but surprisingly they had more, which I haven't watched the Imagination Movers in a long time, so that's how I ended up, researching a bit more on, the show. So, now we're going on with the next episode, A Little Elf-Esteem, which is a Christmas special. Another one in the Imagination Movers. So, with that being the case, that being said, I'm going to go ahead and review this episode as well. Since I did Presents Problem and the Happy Holidays one, I am going to be doing this one, which is the 3rd Imagination Movers Christmas special. It's basically the movers need to help the Carol, an elf in training, to pass her test so she can get her elf bells and deliver for presents on Christmas Eve with Santa. So that's basically what the plot is about, and the Imagination Movers have to help out. Basically, the Imagination Movers do, solve problems, and they help, figure things out, help solve issues, so that way everyone's happy. I mean, I'm surprised that the Imagination Movers had, 3 related Christmas episodes, which I have no idea that they did until I just look up the show, because I haven't watched this in, a while. I mean, it was cute. All these 3 Christmas-related episodes were cute, and they were funny, too. I mean, the characters were all crazy and silly, especially Warehouse Mouse, which we all know he's a cute guy, and he kind of reminds me of Tutter from, Bear in the Big Blue House, but except he's a big, fat mouse. So, yeah, I mean, I'm really surprised that this one had 3 Christmas-themed episodes, and I didn't even know the Imagination Movers did have 3 Christmas-related episodes. I kind of forgot they did, but it must have been because this show is a very old show. I mean, it's not thousands of years old or anything like that. I mean, I just haven't seen this show in quite a long time. So, with that being the case, that being said, all 3 of these Christmas specials of the Imagination Movers are pretty good, especially to watch, perfect for the holidays. So, I don't know if this show is on Disney Plus, but I really do hope that it does get on Disney Plus soon, because that, along with Jojo's Circus called A Circus Town Christmas, would be really amazing to have. Those 2 shows on there would be really amazing. So, anyway, with that being the case, and that being said, I personally think that these Christmas-themed episodes are a watch over. Go ahead and watch these if you haven't. You will not be disappointed. So, with that being the case, and with that being said, I'm going to say, what did you guys personally think of these 3 episodes from Imagination Movers? Feel free to leave me what you guys think in the comments below, because I personally like to hear what you guys think. So, as always, I'm the Lion Queen. Thank you so much for watching today's episode, and if you're new to my channel, feel free to leave this video a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. Ring the bell for notifications to when I upload, so that way you guys will not miss an upload. And as always, Merry Christmas to those that celebrate Christmas wherever you are. Merry Christmas to you all. And as always, I'll be seeing you all in the next episode. Peace out.